Everybody, this is Eric, and I'm going to be going over the 2024 Gold Team. Well, I'm going to do two things. One, there's a stray game from the tournament in Connecticut, the only game that they covered, actually, and I want to include. And then I'm also going to go over the four games they played at the Collision tournament in Long Island. And we're going to talk about it again, as usual, from a statistical perspective. Going over the relevant statistics, seeing where they're trending, seeing where their shot selection is falling, and all of that. And then we're also going to look and see how they're doing for the season. We did a separate video just on the last 4 minutes of the Aim High game. I could talk for 2 hours about that game, but we'll leave that for the other video. We're just gonna, for the purposes of this video, just focus on the numbers. But again, on my YouTube channel, you'll see a separate video with just the breakdown of the last 4 minutes of that game, which I'm still kind of buzzing from. So let's start off with the AC Harvey game, which is, I think, the one game you won in Connecticut. Let's take a look at this. Again, what we're looking for from you guys is, let's take a look. Effective field goal percentage, we're looking at, we want to have 50% or higher. We want turnover rate to be under 20, and we want offensive rebound percentage to be over 30. Actually, in this game, the effective field goal percentage was really poor. It was 42%, and that's why we kind of do this. I'm really not as concerned with the wins as I am with the numbers, because the numbers will travel. You know, like if you can consistently put up, you know, these types of effective field goal percentages, 50%, those can travel and beat better teams. But if you're playing these weak teams and getting 42% effective field goal percentage, it's going to be really a bad sign. So this is not a good one. Interesting, the first half, you guys shut the lights out at 62% effective field goal percentage, but the second half, you guys struggled. Let's take a look and see, as usual, where the shots broke down, and that could be an explanation of why the field goal percentage was poor, or it could be the shot distribution, which we're going to get to. Okay, so first of all, actually the shot distribution was pretty good. You know, you had only 5 bad twos. The only issue was that of execution, right? So you ended up with 4 for 10, 4 for 11. I mean, this isn't actually that bad. 7 for 21 from 3, right? Is that what that is? 4 for 10, 4 for 11. Yeah, 7 for 21 for 3 is fine. But what was weird is the 6 for 17 number from at the rim. I'd like to think that this is not normal, so we're gonna ignore that for now. But what you can do if you want is you can click through this if you're on Huddle and see all of these possessions where we missed from the right side, or that we shot it from the right side. Pretty cool, right? Look at all the misses, all the makes, or whatever, everything that was, all these misses that we're talking about from the right side. So that's the only issue in this game, with these misses from the right side. Now let's take a look at the box score. I want to make sure the shot distribution was good. We'll talk about that in a second. Is this the oh, we don't want the RHU game, we want the AC Harvey game. In the AC Harvey game, let's see, we have Leo with 5 for 6 from 3. I mean, that's amazing. No problem with that. You have Jalen. Well, forget what he shot. I mean, I like the fact that he was taking them. So here's the deal. We need Leo, Mike, and Matt when he's there, and Jalen, I guess, to take threes. Jalen was really off. What is it, 0 for 5 from 3? No, again, I don't know what your sample size is. We're going to look at it. But I want to make sure that before you start taking all these threes, that you can actually make these. But we'll see. Mike only took 3 threes. I probably want you to have more. And all these misses from inside. Jalen, that's a rough day for you, huh? So Jalen was 1 for 8. Osagi, 3 for 10 at the rim. Seth Pryor, he played in the game, but still, around the rim, you guys were really poor. I don't quite get this one. So we're going to throw this one out. We're just going to presume that for whatever reason, you guys weren't finishing. And overall, I mean, I guess this is not as bad as it could be. How about that? All right, let's now go back and let's get into this past weekend. So you guys did a very, obviously, very, very nice job. You went 3-1, and not only that, but beat some decent teams. And the team you lost to gave the other 17U team quite a struggle in the finals for a decent amount of the game. So you guys should be really proud. You didn't have your whole squad, and did a really, really nice job. Anyway, let's take a look at the numbers. And again, we'll talk about that other game in another video, but we'll pull this out here. First game you guys had was a blowout against For the Love of the Game. But let's take a look and see what the numbers were. I mean, this is beautiful. Effective field goal percentage, 60%. Let's go. 11% turnover rate, way under 20. Offensive rebound percentage, not that great, but whatever. Let's take a look at the shot chart from this game. Shot chart from For the Love of the Game. And this is actually not bad. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 bad twos out of 48. Again, we're keeping it under 10%, which is the ratio that we want to see. So your shot selection was good. And let's take a look at shot distribution, meaning let's make sure that the right people are taking the right shots. For the love of the game, let's take a look. Yeah, so we had some subs in here. We had Justin playing. We had Farvins playing. We're not including those in this. Amari took 5 threes. Jalen only took 1. Leo took only 6. Mike took only. I kind of would like Leo taking more. I want Leo almost taking 10 threes a game. Maybe 5 at least. But he can shoot 10, I think. Mike Main was 1 for 2. So I think overall the shot distribution was pretty good. So in general, I think that overall this game was pretty good. And that's why you ended up winning by 30. I gotta pause for just a second. Okay, so let's go to the next game, which was I think it was this was the aim high game. Okay, so let's take a look at this. We won in overtime, 71-70. And let's take a look and see how the stats broke down. Okay, so perfect. Effective field goal percentage, 58%, more than enough. Turnover rate, 19%, right around where you're supposed to be. We couldn't get any rebounds in this game. Remember, we had 5. We had 5 players in this game. I'm not surprised that we couldn't get any rebounds. The team, was athletic. So, I mean, we almost lost anyway, even with an effective field goal percentage of 58% because we couldn't get any rebounds. But I mean, what am I going to do? I mean, you guys did your best you could to keep them off the glass, but we only had 5 guys. It's tough. But overall, this is awesome. This is just great. Let's take a look at the shot chart. Only 4 bad twos out of 56 total. Love it. Let's take a look at the shot distribution. Box score. This is aim high. Beautiful. You have Leo taking 11 threes, which is what I like. There was really not much for shot selection in this game. I just, there's no way to yell at you guys for taking an open shot when you have 5 dudes out there. But listen, it was good to see Connor. You only took the 1 3. This is actually probably the way I would break it down, with Leo having the most, and then kind of a mix between Mike, Amari, and Asagi. Connor, 11 big rebounds, dude. We needed every single one of them. I know you were tired, but you should be really proud of this one. And this is great. Okay, that's pretty much all I got. I mean, just amazing game in many ways. And statistically, you were just, I would say perfect, but statistically, this was really, really good. All right, moving on. I thought you guys were done. I thought usually what happens is when you have an enormous win like that and you have to come back at 9 in the morning, that you have no chance, but you had you won again. You guys are awesome. Against Lightning Black, you guys won by 6, 65-59. Let's take a look at this. And here we go, another one. You have 57% effective field goal percentage. Let's go. Then you have 14% turnover rate, right? Well under 20. Offensive rebound percentage. Okay, once again, rebounds were tough to come by from you guys, but this is, I tell you, man, you shoot like this, you're in tremendous shape. Let's look at the shot chart. Shot chart from New York Lightning Black. Only 3 bad twos. You guys are hearing me, and this is like amazing. I mean, this all is making me really happy that the shot chart is looking good. You're not taking these bad twos, and I'm pretty sure that if we look at the shot report, the breakdown, you're going to see that we're getting the right people taking them. Hopefully, Matt with 6 threes. Mike, Leo, and Matt. Mike, Leo, and Matt should be taking most of the threes, and they did. Asagi, I wouldn't want to yell at you, whatever, but maybe you shouldn't be taking as many threes as Matt, Mike, and Leo. Amara, you were pretty inactive this game, which was interesting. Actually, I'm not surprised coming off of that big game the night before with the dunk and all that stuff, but that happens. Just amazing. Just great job. Nothing else to say, really. And then you finally ran into a team that that you just couldn't quite get there against, but you guys were in it right from the jump. You were ahead at the half. I was fearing that they would kind of run you out of the gym in the second half, but you were right there, almost to the end. We kind of got a little bit carried away with the turnovers after a little while, but take a look at how this Riverside game statted out. 47. Oh, that's the whole thing. That's all games. We'll let's cancel this. We're just going to look at just the Riverside game. Let's see how we did. See, a 47%. I mean, not bad. I mean, against a good team. I mean, 50 would be better. Obviously, that's what we look for. But hell, that's just not bad. And you got rebounds in this game. This is a good effort, man. I don't want to let the loss get to you here. Statistically, you were so close. And on the scoreboard, you were close. You lost by 6 points. Really nice performance, really, the whole week. All right, let's look at the box score. The shot chart first. Only 5 bad twos out of 52. Certainly within the realm of reasonableness. These 4, not the greatest, but whatever. Let's look at the box score. Individually, let's see how you guys did. You had 8 threes taken by Matt, which is good. I probably would have wanted Michael maybe to take a couple of more. Maybe Leo, maybe a couple of more. We try to probably finish at the rim a little bit too much against this team. I would have probably tried to take some more threes. And look another way. Like Leo, you probably should have tracked to get about 2 out of every 5. And if you got that, we'd have lost by 3. And if you got 1 more, we would have tied it. That's the way you look at these types of things. Just it's a lot of variance in sports and a lot of variance in basketball and life. And 1 3 or 2 threes the other way, which is right within your realm of outcomes. And this game is different. Overall, really strong. So what I want to do is I want to look at the season stats. I'm looking at it from a team perspective and individually with those key stats in mind, right? 50% effective field goal percentage. So let's see if we're doing that as a team, first of all. So I doubt we're doing it as a team, but maybe, let's see. For the entire season, which I have 20 games now, it's actually more, but for some reason, you guys just get some of your guys' games just don't get filmed. Now, with that said, if any of you guys or your parents want to film any of the games that aren't getting streamed, I'd be more than happy to take that footage from you and load it and include it in all the numbers and stuff. But that's got to be on you. But of the 20 games that we have tracked here, we have an effective field goal percentage of 47%, which is close. I mean, look, you're not going to win the tough tournaments at 47. But quite honestly, you're going to have to get to 55 to win the tough tournaments. But if you stick around at 50%, you can do some damage like you have been. So, not bad. Turnover rate's been decent. Offensive rebounds been decent. Let's take a look at the shot chart. This is for like the entire season. If you look at the shot chart from the whole season, out of 1,074 shots, we have 25, 50, 66, only 84 bad twos. If you count these floaters, it gets close. But overall, you guys are embracing it. Now, again, I like the perfect shot chart, but if it's under 10%, that's really not bad. Let's look at the stats for the whole season individually. Now, what we're looking for when we do with stats individually is the same things as from a team. What you're looking for is the ability to have an effective field goal percentage of 50%. Now, the way you do that is either or both, right? Be able to shoot 50% from 2 or 33% from 3. That's what corresponds to 50% field goal effective field goal percentage, is when you could shoot either 50% from 2 or 33% from 3. So let's just take a look at it and see who's accomplishing this. All 20 games. First, let's see if anybody does have an effective field goal percentage of over 50. Yeah, you have 2 people. You have Matt and Leo. Excellent. Excellent job. Now let's see where everybody's coming from as far as 2s versus 3s. So again, what you need to be able to do is make 50% from 2 or 33% from 3. If you can do both, you're really doing extremely well. As a matter of fact, I don't think anybody's doing that from the older team, from the other team this year. And Matt DeFalco, you are probably the only one that's both the right amount from 3, which is you're 35% from 3, and also you're over 50% from 2, and that's tough to do. Even my teams, we usually had 1 kid or 2 per team. My teams were a little more efficient because I kind of stressed this a little bit more. But for you guys, I mean, this is a really big deal, Matt, to be able to do this. So you just keep up. You keep on, because I know that you're at the crowd a lot and you're working a lot. So you're working on your finishes around the rim, and you're also working on your threes. So this shows. As far as the breakdown, so by 2, if we just look at percentage by 2, you have Matt is the only one that's over 50% from 2. That's not good. I mean, you other guys got to get up there. And from 3, what do we got? We got, well, Federico's a small sample. Sagi, 36%. Hey, it is what it is. And then you have Leo, Matt D, and Matt Main. Michael Main, all 3 of you are over 33. And J1 is over 33 too. You guys are a very, very decent 3-point shooting team. And that's what you should really be looking to take, if you want to know the truth. So overall, man, I got to tell you, I don't want to say doubtful, but I was skeptical, after the first couple of games, whether you could put some good performances statistically together, but you're doing it, man. And you guys are really, really doing it. And the reason why is you're committing to the good types of shots. And you keep doing this, and then you get healthier and all your guys are back for the summer. Who knows, man? I don't know if I don't know if you're going to win the big live tournaments, but I think you can stay in the winner's bracket for at least a few games, and play some meaningful games down the stretch. I'm really proud of you guys. It was a lot of fun, way too much fun, to know the truth, hanging out with you guys this weekend on the court. I definitely need a break. I need like 3 drinks after that aim high game. Anyway, that'll do it. Good luck, everybody.